Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. That ladder's getting taller and taller, I swear. We've got 1,000 acres of burn down left in the soybeans. I've got a partial tank that I've got to do for corn burn down. And we're gonna load that up now. And doing our math, we had talked, there's nice square fields so I can do my math and come out even. I'm gonna be swapping the van out today. Have to put the bean chemicals in. Be careful not to run the corn chemicals in anything. I'm gonna try to rinse all the hoses, things like that. So we're gonna have some fun today. We'll get to it. Pressure wash my windows. A little better. Also the tank, it was just getting dusty, things sticking to it, and then we had oil on the window. Things like that. Got it fueled up, put DEF in it. Restocked the chemicals. We were basically out of everything. I almost got done yesterday, it just got too windy. So, already got this marked. I just got to throw some bags, and we're almost a full tank. Rechecking the math on that. And I'll pad it a little bit. About 2 acres of room there. Almost. So, that'd be plenty. That's actually, I've cut it closer than that, but I did have a partial pass in the one field, and I don't want to gamble on that because I don't remember how much that was. So I know some dandelion patches. I can half rate it, raise the boom up a little bit out in the middle of the field. A couple of problem areas. I'll just get rid of what's left right there and do our rinse cycle, and we'll be ready to go. Swapping out the hoses is one of the worst parts of this, and refilling things. If it wasn't a van, it'd be easier, but the van, we can shut the door and store things. Wintertime, there's always something in here. So it's handy for that. It's an $800 van, so I can't complain too much. We get these at Rural King, and the bags are always damaged. When I'm picking them up above my head, and there's a hole in it like this, you don't catch it, it dumps all over you. Yeah, I just did a little bit of that. A little AMS is not bad for you to start the day off. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a BITCH it is. I'm glad that's just water. I'll look into it. I have my line off, my corn chemical, which is the one that we cannot get close to the beans. Run fresh water through it. Coming up here, I'm choking the pump back just slightly. And repeat that a few times. Call this our rinse cycle. Put a couple of boxes of seed on for the corn on the corn tender. He's headed down to kind of a rougher farm, so we want to switch varieties. I've just got to top my tank up and duck my AMS. I got to dump it in. Got to put my Dawn in. Don't want to forget that. Just going to have to fire the sprayer up. I've got the trailer main valve rinsed. The Roundup valve, I don't have to worry about it. It doesn't kill beans, so don't have to rinse it. So we're actually done rinsing. I greased and fueled and DEF'd the machine last night, so we're good there. I pulled it over here next to the trailer so I didn't have to start it and be like super early backup beeper going. Neighbors, I don't want to do that to them, so I always try to be mindful of that and have it set in here so I don't have to back up beeper it just to move and start my day. Iron hole. There's 4 boxes of seed left. I think 24 bags, little mini bags, and then a route of seed. So it's getting close. We're gaining on corn. Got a little ways to go on beans. I've got 1,000 acres to spray of bean burn down. Got this 92-acre partial tank, and this finishes corn burn down. I got 3 fields to hit this morning, no wind. Well, corn burn down is finished. Spit on me, rain, it's just, look, it's very minor. It's barely knocked the dust down, but it's consistent. Been keeping an eye on the radar, don't see it picking up. So now I have a little extra chemical mix left, and I'm also going to run my rinse water. I filled my rinse water. water. That was what was leaking in the video earlier. Just my fresh water. Forgot to turn it off. I'm gonna run that fresh water through the boom and spray out what's in the tank. Make sure everything's basically cleaned out. We're gonna switch from beans to corn. Okay guys, this is gonna be a pretty good ride. So we're just gonna let these dandelions have it. Oh, this feels good. I think that it underrates because it's so tricky through here. It's rough, but I'm sick of seeing these. This will help cure this problem. For whatever reason, it looks like it's 120 feet even, so that must be me. I've had something, either didn't have my boom primed or whatever, but we just corrected that. That'll help. Good, but there's some residue. I'm gonna get the big pressure washer out and let it fall to the tank. Probably overkill, I'm sure, but pull the filters and do that. It's gonna take a little time, but it's worth it to make sure that we're cleaned out and ready for bean burn down. I get it done, and it's gonna take some pressure off and be able to kind of focus on the planting. Strip till's probably gonna be done by the time I do that. Corn planting's close, I don't know. I might beat him done by a day. I usually do, but it's usually not by more than a day or so. There goes the bean tender of the field. Man, it is just raining. There's nothing on the radar in it. And it's just consistent, and it's not stopped. And I mean, I don't know if I just keep going. A part of me says just keep going. But on the bean side of things, we get water hemp and mare's tail are problem weeds, and if you don't get that first residual on those beans proper, you're gonna have a bad time all summer. Man, I can't spray in that, or can I? I probably always. If I fill it, I want to be sure I spray it out, because I don't want to have any issues. I mean, it's consistently raining. There's nothing on the radar. If I step out here, I mean, that's a constant rain, and there is nothing on the radar. Beware of the field obstacles. We got them all shapes and sizes. Wouldn't want to be falling asleep and hit that. I'd say that'd be good enough to go to the house. If you could make it to the house. Oh man, I want to get close because there's mare's tail all around that pole. What about spraying reverse? I've done a lot of stuff. I haven't showed you guys that. Here we go. Sneaking between the poles like that, or are we just sneaky? Spot sprayed it with the rain. There. Got dressed up on this side a little bit. If I get residual on it, then the second pass I don't want to be as aggressive. If I get a good extra rate residual on it right now. Okay. Just kind of turn it around the pole. See if I can get it to kick on anywhere. Couple spots it did. That'll work. Play a little ring around the rosy. Oh man. This has got just a natural open ditch, and there's a hole, a big hole. Oh my. Not want to hit that. Speaking of obstacles, better put that on the list. Man. Out of nowhere. I was just talking about that. Oh, there's our water semi. Just in time. We had emptied a lot of stuff out of there, so there's a lot of restock this morning. I knew I had a lot of road time, so kind of timed it out. Just want to get perimeters on these. Oh, I see Brian's in there. I started heading to the wrong field. Ooh. I'm seeing mirages where you see like the cartoon desert and you see the glass of water. I'm in that desert right now. I'm looking for my glass of water apparently, but it's not that way, it's this way. So we'll get going this way. Okay. Now we're heading the right direction. That happens every once in a while. At least I can go pull in the field and start unfolding. Yeah, I've done that before. It happens. Well, Brian just called. They said Brennen had some kind of major component breakage on the road with the planter, and I don't have any details yet. I'm going to perimeter around this house so I don't get locked out of spraying. And I've got to run to the farm. I'm going to detour to, I probably can see from as high as I sit where he's at. I hope it's not the frame or something, some accident or something. I don't know what it is, but yeah, but it sounds like that's something that's going to stop us. I've got a sick pit in my stomach that that planter's broken on the road or something's happened. I got to get there. Oh, do I have a story for you guys. We're going to do some work on the DB. I'll show you what's happened. Not as bad as it could be. It's actually good news. It's not what I thought, but he was driving down the road and this went straight back. Luckily, it just did it right out here when he was almost home. So we're putting bolts in it just to get by. We need a metric bolt. I've got the closest thing to that, an American. I don't know if I'll be able to get on. He said he's having a good day. Other than that, it was behaving. So, hey, we'll take it. I can tell you the first thing I'm doing, buying the right bolts. And buying for both sides. We're going to put all new bolts in it. We're not going to play this game. That was a close call, but apparently we've got by with it. Brian was here first. They put blocks, used a hydraulic. They raised and lowered it a few times. And made sure it takes grease.
Almost the worst day ever.
Almost, yeah, it's close call. Oh. I think the blood drained out of my head. I'm back hooked up. They look okay. They had to use these blocks to walk back in. Man, guys, we got lucky. Whew. Back to the field. I didn't think that was going to be a quick fix at all. Went better than expected. Knock on wood. Last field of burn down spray. I've got 44 gallons in the tank and I've got 2 passes. We are cutting her thin. Should have enough, but it's right at the beaver. We're running out. Not much to go. A little over a pass after this. 35, 34. Oh man, it's coming fast. It's just one pass, I think it is. It's 2, I'm in her. Oh, it's just 1. Oh, we'll have this. 26 gallons. Now I gotta watch my gauge and make sure I don't run out. Oh, I know. It's telling me, hey, getting close to the end here. Yeah, we know. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. We still have pressure. 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Boom! 6 gallons left. Right there. Got it done. Whew! Got it done with 6 gallons to spare. That's pretty tight. I didn't mean to cut it that tight. We're going to blow the boom out, get this thing home, and then go chase these planters. Let's see what we can get done. They've moved the rain. It's supposed to be raining in 2 hours is what I thought this morning, and now they're saying it's later tonight. So, game on. Okay, we're pulling off our fresh water tank. We're running our rinse balls. That's over here. So right now, those are spinning around. They're rinsing in the tank with fresh water, and it's got some Dawn in it. There's actually a gauge here I can see in the mirror. I usually do about half and half or a little more. And in a second here, we'll stop the rinse balls. We'll definitely stop it. Let's run the agitation bar once. Let it. Okay, now we're going to have a lot of that stuff in the tank, so we're going to shut our rinse balls off. We're going to switch to the tank, and we're going to spray that out. Then we're going to switch back to the water and spray the water only out the boom. And in the end, there should be just a small amount of water in the tank, but it'll be rinse water. It won't be too bad. It'll bump. I know you're looking at the back window. Okay. Oh. Just ready to be out of this for a little bit. Planters, everybody's doing okay. No news is good news usually with that. I haven't heard anything. Well, we're not filling it up tonight. Woo! Got it done. First pass is in the books. We can start switching our stuff over. We can start cleaning up. We can start helping the planters. We've still got planting to do. I better get to the field. You guys enjoyed the ride. Burn down is, man, I'm glad it's over. Got it done. He's about done here. 53 acre field here. Whew. Get to the next one for him. His next field's a 65. It's not too bad. But then he's also got a 53 that is split and it's got a 10 out by the road. He doesn't want to do that after. He does not want to do all that after dark, or at least I wouldn't. So I'm gonna leave that up to him. If he wants to, I'll stay up. But if he says leave those or leave one of them, I'm game for that too. It's we're real close to being done. I'm happy. That was on the last field of strip till. And I'd say he gets that done. He told me told me to take this home. It feels light, so he's probably offloaded what he had left, and if he doesn't break, that's going to finish. So strip till and spraying is going to finish. That'll work. Corn's going to be close, but Brian's not going to quite make that. And Brennen's the same way. Both of them have maybe a day. If we can miss the rain and have another day, I don't think we're going to get that, though. Not this time. We've been getting pretty lucky. Can't complain. There's our corn planter. He's on the way to the next field. Brennen come back, finish this field out. And he's down the road. I'll move that on down the road. He needs his tender moved. That's going to move all the tending stuff tonight. I don't think anybody else is going to move. Noah's going to finish. Brian's going to end where he's at, or where he's moving to, where we left the tender. And Brennen's probably doing the same where we're going with him. We'll have to find out. His planter wants to leak and do stuff. The rain chances, I don't know if they've changed. They probably have since I've seen it. I probably don't even want to talk about rain. All planted. Lighter soil and rain probably make stuff come right up. So he's got a roll pin out on a row cleaner. We're underneath here. It slides in and then the roll pin goes in. Not really fun, but also not too bad. And I got the roll cleaner back on. I'm going to check out the seed situation back here. Moving some seed. I'm going to go put another bag in the tender. He's going to finish this 80 and then probably about as far as we're going to get. Who turned the lights on? Okay. Let's throw this box that we saw beans in earlier. Oh yeah. Only 3 bags of beans remain. Well, Noah got strip till done because he's driving around the field spreading fertilizer that's left over, so mark that off the list. Strip till is done. Spraying done. Strip till done. behind us. There's a lot of action tonight. Everybody trying to get those last few acres before the rain. It's in Illinois, so it is coming. But that doesn't mean anything. We still might get a break from it. Not gonna believe it until I see it. I'm just gonna drive this on in to the seed warehouse. Glad when it's back to a shop. Okay, let's go get some more vehicles. Get this night running. Keep it going. Got the corn tender home. Brennen's already out of seed. I'm gonna get this over to him. Shut these lights off and get on the road. Just did a pit stop. He's about to get this thing. Wind has really picked up here in the last little bit. Thought we had enough seed, we just didn't quite have enough. Man, it's just solid chaos when we're trying to push like this. Things get missed. No harm, no foul, planter's rolling. I'd say another hour or so, he'll have that done, be able to bring it home. In the meantime, I'm gonna refill this tender because if it doesn't rain, we're gonna blast this stuff out tomorrow. So I'm gonna go get the seed stuff figured out while these guys are rolling. And more than likely, they're gonna call me anyway, so we'll be ready. Brennen just called me, and not that I didn't see it, but seed tender has no light, just turn signals. Put it on the list. Lights out there, so I let him up. Look at this. Hey, he's pulled in too.
That's a long day here too.